Part 1 of our lab is to be safe and skillfully use our lab equipment. Here's part 1. This Bunsen burner is already plugged in to our gas nozzle. It's on a flat surface. About 2 turns will do it for you. Here's our striker. You can adjust the flame down at the bottom, higher or lower. Here you have a piece of copper. And you'll see some orange flames come up. The copper is metal. It's not going to melt no matter how long we hold this in here. Please record observation 1 right now. Okay, the hot copper goes on our watch glass. I'm going to reach around the flame. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, and the gas is off. Please pause the video right now and answer the questions. Now we're ready for part 2. We're going to find the mass of solids. We need a digital scale, NaCl, table salt, filter paper, and a spoon or a spatula. Part A. Fold the filter paper in half, open it up, put it back on the scale, record the mass of your filter paper. The mass of your filter paper is 1.0. Using a spoon, we're going to scoop out salt until the combined mass is 2.5. Please subtract your initial mass from your final mass for part A, recorded on your data table. Part B, we're going to start with this second filter paper. The filter paper, we're going to again fold it in half. On your scale, there's a button with the letter T. We're going to click that button after we put our filter paper on there. Again, our filter paper has mass. T for tare, zeroes that out. We're going to pour our salt onto this. The mass of the salt is 1.50 grams. Please record that on part B. Please pause your video. Thank you. We're on part 3. Here's our double burette clamp. Put this on about chest height. There's a clip here. We're going to very carefully put the burette onto here. As we do, turn it so you can see the numbers towards you. Using a water bottle, we're going to make sure it's in an off position first. We're going to fill a little water from the top until we get to 5 milliliters. 5 is not at the bottom, it's actually at the top. So 0 is at the very top. If you go a little too much, it's okay. Put your beaker underneath and carefully open it. There we go. Go until the bottom of the meniscus, the curved part, is at your number. We'll dump that little bit out. Now it asks us to go ahead and put the water up to the 5 milliliter mark. The initial volume is now set. It goes to 50. We're bringing it down to 5. So our initial volume is 45. Here's a 250 milliliter beaker. We're going to release the water until it's at the 35 mark. 35 mark is about here. So I'm going to open it up. If it gets close, you want to go ahead and have a hand on it so it can be slowed down. And you want to get eye level. And there we go. We're going to read the volume at the bottom of the meniscus. Here it is at 35. We're going to get about eye level down here. And read your volume. Okay? Please go ahead and find and record the volume of the released water by subtracting the initial volume from the final volume. Please pause your video and do this now. Okay, part 4, finding the mass of a volume. We're going to use our burette stand with a double clamp. We have our burette on there. We're going to use a digital scale and a graduated cylinder. And an empty graduated cylinder, we're going to put it on our digital scale. Make sure it's in grams. And weigh our initial mass of the graduated cylinder. It is 44.17 grams. 44.17 grams. Okay, we're going to put this underneath and measure out 5 milliliters of water. So we're going to go from 35 to 40. Slow and steady at the end. All right. Once we've done that, we're going to put the graduated cylinder onto the scale and record our final mass. The final mass is 49.09. The water goes in the sink. And then we will repeat that procedure. Okay, 15 mils. And then 25 mils. I do have to add more water because I don't have enough. Okay, so now we're going to go 15 mils. Okay, I'm starting at 22. I'm going to go to 37. Slow and steady at the end, and stop. The mass of our 15 mils of water is 59.16. Dump that out. And now we're going to go 25 mils. Again, I don't have quite enough water. so actually at 19.5, so I'm going to get us to a nice even number of 20. So we're at 20 to start. Now we're going to go with 25 mils of water. We're going to go to 45. Okay, we're going to slow it down towards the end. Keep it going, but a little slower. And there we go. The mass of our 25 mils. 69.41 grams. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've finished the lab. Go ahead and do your final calculations. Thank you.